Today, it's time for Teacher Jin's class again. Teacher Jin is giving a lecture on 5 dimensions and above, because he can catch the moon in the sky, catch turtles in the 5 oceans, and swim in the Akashic Library. Mobilize your 5 senses and 6 consciousnesses. Teacher Jin said that, as the old saying goes, a teacher preaches, teaches and solves doubts. Nowadays, there is no such thing as preaching, because the Tao is not Tao, and speaking it is very Tao. As for teaching business and solving doubts, all these can be replaced by robots. In order to save their reputations, some prestigious universities award honorary doctorates to successful presidents. I saw 2 online articles recently. The first one is about a female college student who graduated from the 211 University. She starved to death at home because she wanted to take the civil service exam. Before she died, she had a dream. She was admitted to the civil service exam and got an iron rice bowl. In the end, she was able to become one person below 10,000 people. She said, "I don't want to be the one above because I want to keep my ears and wear earrings. This has nothing to do with Comrade Trump because I don't have 300 taels of silver." The second article is about a released labor prisoner who went to work in a factory. He complained that in prison, there was an 8-hour working day, food and housing, free medical care. In social work, you have to work 12 hours a day, and you have to ask for permission to go to the toilet. If no one takes over, you still have to hold it in. Therefore, Lao Tzu said, if there is a way in the world, horses will use dung to move around. If there is no way in the world, oxen and horses will not give birth. The last sentence is the dog's tail. Life is like a standalone version of Monopoly. The rich need the poor, even though they have AI robots to work. Why? The story of the church minister playing golf. It is said that he is a pastor who loves golf so much that he has to take sick leave to play golf on Sundays. As a result, an angel saw him, so he told God and asked God to punish him. God said, "Look, I saw the priest swinging the ball and hitting a hole. Wow, what a shot." The angel was puzzled and asked God, what was the punishment for him? God said, "Look, who else can he brag to and show off to now?" Confucius said, "One duster to eat, one spoon to drink, one lives in a shady alley." Lao Tzu said, "A sage is for his belly, not for his eyes." Wake up and stop being brainwashed by capital. Return to the original nature. Return to the countryside. Pick chrysanthemums under the eastern fence. Leisurely see the Nanshan Mountains in the peach blossom spring. 30 acres of land and a cow, wife and children, and free-range chickens, because raising chickens in cages is illegal in the EU. A native pig. This is not from Heng Shui Middle School, but from Peking University. A small country with few people enjoys its food, enjoys its clothes, lives in peace, and enjoys its customs. Neighbors look at each other, they hear the sound of chickens and dogs, and the people do not interact with each other until they grow old and die. But now that the trend has been formed, how to change people's subconscious mind? A book written by American writer Mike Pollan can be used as a reference. It tells the story of how his consciousness changed by eating mushrooms. This will cause a war between mushrooms and tobacco and alcohol, because tobacco and alcohol are legal drugs, and capital will not let you touch their cake. Well, if you hear the truth in the morning, you will die in the evening. Go back and think about digestion,